it's not marriage. Maybe it's love.
Well, whatever it is, play it in the very next view.
I've got a feeling love don't have to be the way you say it is.
Well, it's gotta be that way with me. Cause I know you not one man. Not that a hot shot's never gonna sail no other track.
Hi everybody, welcome back. Sort of set EMP off my PC. These guys are complaining so much about the pixels and they couldn't read the text, but I think that's nothing really.
We were watching a slideshow.
Yeah, so I tried to boot up Parsec and I just fucked my OBS. I don't know what happened to it. It was just like everything just crap itself. So I had to reset my PC. So
just gotta roll with it.
I just see the blame game going on here.
I'm just so benevolent and trying to do the best for my staff, and this is what I get. So we're about to get into map 2.
Based Solomon.
OTC.
Yeah, thank you, Solomon. Now, on a real, their production team working tirelessly. There has been issues all day. I assume that it seems to be fine now. You never know what's good until it's gone. Who'd have known that opening Parsec to try and fix the issue was just new to the computer? Not me. Best of luck, production staff. As we get into map 2 of Horizon versus Asura. Horizon on match point looked very strong, but I think there's a bit of bounce back from Asura. It looks like we are going to be going over to Numbani. He absolutely loves this map, and it's going to be Dive City for Asura, playing what the APAC team do best, which is dive.
Yeah, I mean, that is exactly what you want. I mean, you called this earlier of this is the map they want to play.
Yeah.
And I mean, it is the correct call, I think. Ultimately, the problem, of course, is playing against Hyper Knight on the ball.
Yeah, the ball of the Winston, particularly the ball.
Yeah, I mean, both of them are going to be kind of brutal, but you kind of have to take that risk just to be better. I don't think it's wise to necessarily counterpick to any other map. So I think we don't know the substitutions quite yet. Now we have them.
Yeah.
So it looks like Garito is in for Joshin.
Yes.
Paul is in for Indra.
Yep.
That's on Asura, and then on Horizon
unchanged apart from that main tank of Hyper Knight.
Yeah, Hyper Knight is in for clones.
Yeah, it is absolutely no secret that Hyper Knight is, I think, borderline. A lot of people would say borderline superb, especially in terms of the overall BPL community. I think he's definitely up there. Impressed me so much. I ended up actually doing trials from him, especially for EU, due to my Portuguese passport, my Portuguese birthright. I did a map or two with him. Hyper Knight is just crazy intelligent. But on the flip side as well, like the tanks from Asura, let's be unbiased here. Tanks from Asura are absolutely no joke, crazy intelligent, crazy experienced as well. Ahi, season 2, BPL MVP, like he's got everything in his bag. One of the things here as well is Azaria, so it's going to be double bubble. Mirror, what do you think of the DPS lineup from Horizon? Quickly.
I mean, Cynex kind of goated, and then Protein Shake. I don't. Protein Shake really likes this Torb. That's what I'll say. I don't know if it's going to be as effective this map as it was on Ilios Ruins, but I'm not happy to see it, I'll say that. And oh, those stickies.
Yeah, so much damage. The nade from sleeping as well also gave absolutely no chance for Gold Dominator to do anything. And you know, a minute already burned off the clock. They're just going to keep playing the waiting game, sleeping absolutely racing towards that nano. And when they get that nano onto Hyper Knight, then it's the go button. But
yeah, I mean, that is ultimately, I think, the biggest thing about Numbani is that it's a map that says it takes a million years just to get to this point. You have to engage, or else we're just going to stick here forever. Yeah. And that is currently the problem Asura is running into, is that they just do not want to press the go button, and they have to. The grab comes out. I don't know where that grab was because it didn't get it. I don't think it got a pick.
And it must have shot off the side, or he must have tried to solo drive the monkey and it sort of slipped off the side and sort of fell essentially underneath him onto the point. But still, the Nano Zarya is going to be enough, finds his opposite number of I need healing. What's more dangerous than Ahi on 100 energy? It's Ahi nanoed on 100 energy. And Synex and the rest of his team can do absolutely nothing but fall 1-by-1, which Riley is going to wrap it up. Dorito puts the pulse bomb in just for good measure. 4 minutes 36 left on the clock. Asura get themselves on the board and they unlock the Streets phase.
I don't think that rally was necessary from Asura.
Probably not.
I think they could have won that fight just fine without it. Just sure, it's insurance, and that's always a good thing to get. But at the same time, I think like all of this armor is gonna have been faded by the time you you really have another fight. The only good thing here is that you're kind of engaging really early, so you're forcing everyone out of position, and that armor's being used effectively, but even then it was wasted. Still felt like.
Speaking of out of position, Dobie's going to have to pop the primal to save himself, so that's going to be gone. However, should receive the nano once that expires, and the Ahi, this time he sticks the grab. He gets 3 or 4, he gets the copy as well, blows so many people up. They all fall. The red side of the kill bead, the sun of the APAC shines very, very brightly. It's just double bubble stuff, ladies and gentlemen. Then the nano being held onto though by Paul. So that's the primary condition needed, and it's a really impressive time ban from Asura so far.
Yeah, I mean, I think trading off Pandemonium for 3 there was really good.
More than worth.
Yeah, more than worth it. The pulse, I was worried that it was gonna get sleeping out of position, or not sleeping, maybe Paul out of position. Wrong team, wrong Ana. Yeah. I mean, this is really what you wanted to see though. If you're an APAC supporter here, they're just pressing the go button, forcing everything forward all the time, and this is exactly what you want to see.
They are. They're just taking advantage, I think, of inexperience and splitness. You know, Airtrek getting picked off there, sleeping, falling as well. Not ideal, but at the start of that fight, Hyper Knight just walks out, gets picked off, you know, and Protein or Shake walks out of that, gets burned to half, has to go for the health pack that got burnt from the Ash Dynamite, and then he falls as well, and it was just, my god, they got absolutely run off the train track. That's going to be 4 minutes as Ahi potentially needs to send the Gravin, does not. The nano from onto Synex is in vain, and it's just an electric time ban from the APAC region. They are not messing about on Numbani. Fucking hell.
He gains 3 seconds to their overall time. And now Horizon has to pull off a real just as good as a performance if they want any chance at extra rounds, really, because Numbani extra rounds are notorious for not being really forgiving to small time banks.
Oh, absolutely, especially with the nature of Streets as well. You can snowball Streets though, to be fair. But
yeah, I mean, it's always what it is if you do not Streets can get snowballed, or you just get stuffed on like the first corner and you're sad.
But it looks like Synex has had enough and has gone over to the Farah, gone over to that that signature bird to take matters into his own hands. I think Horizon left a little lacking on this map. I would say it's a lot of snowball. There was just a lot of, unfortunately for EU West, I'm going to be brutally honest, a lot of basic errors. To let the support stagger one by one like that, for Shake to be overextended when they tap the point, for Hyper Knight to be lost without LOS on his Ana, without Bubble, and without Bubble from I Need Healing, it sort of just felt like a lot of the team were kind of falling out around, particularly Synex and I Need Healing. I think they died maybe 2 or 3 times. Everyone else was definitely in those double numbers up into that 6, 7, maybe even 10. But I doubt it, definitely more towards the higher end of the solid digits. So it's going to be punishing to see can Asura keep up this same level of aggression. We will find out.
Absolutely. I mean, Protein Shake already down. But I mean, both supports are down for Asura. This is actually maybe like if Horizon can put the gas on, use their tanks well, they have a shot here. Because they have no DPS. Air Trek going down, trades off for gold. I Need Healing needs to get some energy back up, but if he can do that, they have this.
It's actually such a huge double trade from Synex with the help of Air Trek on that Mercy. The damage boost, I believe, was applied almost perfectly as that Mercy was on the right side of the kill feed as well. Finding those 2 supports, yes, they lost Shake early to the Echo character, but...
they need to finish this cap. They don't finish the cap. Oh, what a blunder. They put people off the point just to try to like deal with Garito in the air and deal with Dilby, who was coming up quickly, and they just completely fail. And now they get to only get 2 ticks for their trouble, even though they won the fight. That's brutal. Yeah, I think spawn advantage was going the way of Asura, but unfortunately for EUS, like they didn't have any ultimates, right? Like they were. Look at the ultimates that Horizon have, like they're going to be coming up on them now, and same for Asura. So this is going to be a match. This is going to be Paul going over with the Nano first as well. That could be so crucial as Dilby looks to get ready to stage here now. That's the bubble gone down from him, and it really could just be a taste of who queues first wins, and that's the all-important crucial grab coming out from I Need Healing, finding 3. That's both times done as well, so I think this should actually just be the cap from Horizon. This will take a major blunder for them to win it. However, they're losing the Zarya. One of the ways they are going to have to blunder it. And that's certainly bad. And I mean, you swap to the ball just to get quickly to point. You can't really be sticking onto it, and it's a smart swap, but it just really hurts. This the barrage though could be big.
Yeah, here we go. Finds 1, finds 2.
2. That's the number.
But the grab from Ahi, it's also a 2 for 2. The copy that comes in from Garito as well is going to help stave and help stem the bleeding. Gets the 1 with the remnant of that Tesla cannon. Just that last little bit of lip onto the Mercy takes her down to 1 HP, and with now a minute left on the board, Hyper Knight not choosing to go over. I Need Healing had enough going over, so this Diva has to cover, I think, against the dominance of the just to help peel his Winston. I think the bubble clearly not enough in these extended fights, and now it's looking shaky.
I mean, I'm pretty sure that we're coming up to a point where even, I mean, no matter what, actually, at this point, you're getting worse time bank than Asura on the attack, because it just takes more than a minute to get there, and you only get 4 minutes total in the bank as you cap other points. But I mean, it's not even going to be close, even if they get this cap. But they have a lot of progress towards it for this last tick. They just have to put someone on the point and not get contested.
Yeah.
But it looks like that is much easier said than done. Everyone goes down again.
Dilby found 4 in that fight. This is going to have to be a scramble for Horizon if they can touch the point. Got basically no time left on the clock. But Asura have just been so impressive this entire defensive hold with being able to rally people back. I think these last couple of fights, they've actually managed to fall someone. It's either been rezzed by Pandemonium, or Dilby or Ahi have just gone on to find 2, 3, 4, basically on their own with their ultimate. It's just been huge playmaking from these tanks, and it's, you know, one of the criticisms that Overwatch has as a game in general, it is kind of just tank different right now. Dilby and Ahi really feeling themselves, particularly with this defensive positioning advantage. The pulse misses, that is not what you want from Protein Shake. It's not really been too loud, too vocal this entire map, but honestly been suppressed quite hard, particularly by Gold and Garito. It's going to be a bomb and a prayer from I Need Healing. He falls as well. The overtime weight is burning. Everyone on the EU West are not long for this world, and it looks like, barring any major blunders, any potentially catastrophic...
Hyper Knight on the... Hyper Knight using the Primal Rage might be able to get something, but it really depends on the rest of his team coming back quickly. And I mean, Charge Dahi is gonna seal the deal, and it is 1-1. We are going to another map 3. This team really likes it. They're the only team that apparently likes third maps.
Third map enjoy is a sign. They get the loser's pick, they take it to Numbani, they win it out, and then they go to the even map. Gold dominator, getting the play game on the Ash. I think uncontested. I don't want to say entirely uncontested, but it felt like this Ash was, definitely allowed to do so much value. But good shots as well. He had half an inch of space. That flick on the protein shake as well was nasty. That was such a quick readjustment onto the head of that Tracer, such a small hitbox as well. Crazy. It is final map. What map do we think they can go to if you're Horizon, Salsa? What map?
It's Escort. That's the last map type. If I'm Horizon, I think, let me check the map pool so that I can take a quick look at it.
I think Estort's not named Rialto, historically not good for Synex's stronger champions, stronger heroes, so that could be dangerous for them as well.
Yeah, maybe you try to run it on like Havana. I don't think Dorado or Gibraltar is a good call, and Rialto is not in the pool. Because it's Dorado, Havana, Gibraltar. So I think Havana might be the call that you can use Synex to his full potential.
Yeah, I would say safely for EU West, Gibraltar should be for them or just completely off the table, right? Like no shots they go to Gibraltar after getting piss stomped on Numbani. And there we go. Havana is the map choice for EU West.
Yeah. I think it'll be it's the correct pick. It's just kind of It's really unfortunate that you don't get that Rialto.
That would be the dream for them, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
Now is the time. This lends itself to double shield.
Also, quick update. New England just won 2-0 against Atlantic.
New England is the Teabaggers, right? The Northeast.
Yes.
Yeah. Big ups, congrats, Georgie. And I've forgotten the name. I'll pick up the rosters. But Georgie and the rest of the crew. Imagine it, right?
Yeah.
Here we go. We're going to get a look at the overall bracket, actually.
Yeah, so we're going to... winner of match 4 will be the Teabaggers, so they'll move up, and you'll see Crablantic move down to match 10. They're waiting for the loser match 5, which is UK versus the Texas Toast. Which I believe is going to be the next B-Stream match. That's what's coming up next on that stream.
Yeah.
Then obviously right now it's Horizon Asura, and then after this, on this stream, I believe it is Florida versus New England, match 8. I think then match 7 is going to be B-Stream as well.
Yeah, the Gainesville Beasts. We're going to see the debut of Florida and Recurve and the rest of the boys. Yes, speaking of Texas, like looking from, I don't want to call it too early, obviously it's only day 1 of the Bad Pachamari League World Cup. Standouts so far, we've not seen them yet. Florida, very stacked roster on paper. United
absolutely. Kingdom, I think they're a favorite, honestly, just to win the whole thing.
Texas as well. Like one of Texas or UK are going to have to go down to the lower bracket. That is not good for the lower bracket. Like holy hell in a handbasket. Both of these teams are stacked.
I mean, honestly, Atlantic being in the losers bracket I think it was a little bit of a surprise. Honestly, at least to myself. I think both of the teams were really good, but I thought Atlantic had the edge. So to see them in the losers bracket and have to just to climb through is going to be a very interesting trip. Honestly, see how the rest of that game goes.
There's just so much talent in this tournament. It's crazy. It feels like every team is stacked with a really noticeable player.
Yeah,
wait, what's that? I did not know this was in the game. I do the funny. That's brilliant. Okay, thank you, Dilby. This is a really awesome. Okay, Dilby is this Arissa. I guess she's a fan of Space Jam. Really, who knew a horse could jump that high? I mean, I guess you can have like horse jumping, right? Like professional, like horse racing, and they get fucking up there. Like, they really manage to get to those dizzying heights. But yeah, Dilby, just a secret Space Jam fan, going all the way to the moon, but actually electing to swap off the horses. This is a really weird comp from Asura. It feels like a spam comp, however, they're going to have that rush potential as well. So,
I mean, I think it actually is the right composition, though. Like, it's especially with how he was playing this. I mean, I think it's a like.
Oh, I
you're
like
trying
it,
just to get into the back line and just trying to force out the things and just ignore the cart for now, because
if they can TP up to them. Yeah, look at this.
Here comes the TP.
Oh, and they get air track immediately. It's so quick, it's so clever, it's so inventive. That TP is something I've not seen before. Gets them all down. They get the Reinhardt perfectly into the effective range, and EU West get wiped.
Yeah, I mean, I think that's we could call that just a point A. I don't think it's anything else. I don't think anyone can touch in time. Cynex is already switching over to the Echo just to try to make a defense on point B here, but Cards will have something to say about that.
Yeah, the important thing here is just about this Horizon comp's ability to retake. I don't think it retakes that well. Double shielded comp that relies on setting up angles and crossfire. They are going to have a nice little off angle here though, and by the side of the Dom Lombotico garage. But they're just going to walk into the hammer of Dilby one by one. They all fall like.
I don't even agree with the recontest here. I think you just had to just say, give up on point A, make a really good defense on point B, and cut your losses. I mean, point B is on this map is just not the best because it feels like Gibraltar B. Yeah, I mean,
it's so hard for Brawl, but now they give it up. Look how far Dilby and Ahi are up there. They've been getting nosebleeds there this high up, right? Oh, the slam jump it gets 3. This is a lesson in tempo, ladies and gentlemen. Anyone I talk to, any high-level mind of the game understands that tempo is everything, and no better hero abuses that than Reinhardt. Look how much space Asura took up once they won that fight, right? They punished Horizon for the greedy region because they put them all the way back. Dilby got in range again, and they were just completely wiped.
Yeah, since the team wipe, the cart has not stopped moving. Period.
Nope.
I don't think they've actually really contested the cart like at all.
They can't.
Like maybe,
they don't.
Yeah, they touched maybe for like a total of 3 seconds during the when they ran onto the cart just to stop them capping A, and since they haven't really touched it and they're trapped in a little room because otherwise they just lose. He falls though. They actually might start to make some headway into winning this fight. Cynex just gets beaten down by the turrets, and Cart's ultimate just cleans up the rest, and it's a team wipe. Point B's capped. They have over 5 minutes. They have over 5 minutes.
It's a really scary time ban for Horizon, right? But luckily, look at the ultimate they managed to burn. This was an expensive fight for Asura, especially considering that they had to walk into them. They had to walk into a sim wall, a dragon, I believe, that was actually ready to go from Carts, but most importantly, that amplification matrix from Paul. That came out so late, I would have thought the way they do it, Ahi and Paul just double stuff that choke. They essentially killbox it. Horizon have to walk through and they just get blown up for it. But the ultimate came out late. They did work in the end, but yeah, that late punish could be really big for the up bank of Horizon. Now Synex on a Sigma, got a plan and an action.
Cynex is just gets picked off, doesn't even get to use the flux.
Oh, he dies out of the copy as well.
Brutal. I mean, this is actually, I think, that's just a really unfortunate blunder, really, from Cynex, and that will open the door back up for APAC to come in here and clean house and make a lot of progress with this cart. I think that Horizon should get one clean fight before it even is a threat of getting capped, but even then, it is not good at all. This is just...
Shake has gone over to the Tourbillon. I think comfort pick, I guess, in the dire situation. 355. They're going to have to walk into this dragon there of carts. He's looking for it. There we go. I don't think he's going to find anyone as everyone is safely out. But this window of Paul is going to do so much damage. Look, there you go. Those storm arrows, so deadly. They all fall to the arrow of the bowman. One by one, this res is going to be basically cancelled, if not completely nullified. Yep. There we go. Oh, he gets a
334.
334. So 334 on Havana and 403 left on Numbani. This has been electric. This last map and a half from Asura. They have come out making a statement. Absolutely.
I mean, calling it just clean is a little bit of an understatement. It's a clinic of how to really push a cart. That's what Asura seems to be good at, is pushing carts. Because so far they've lost both of the control maps they've played, and then they win the remaining 2. So
yeah,
I mean,
it's not just clean, like it's disinfected. Like that's really what it is from
it's
Asura.
antibiotics. That's what it is.
Yeah, it really is. It's just every last remaining cell of Horizon were just completely wiped off the map.
Yeah, I mean,
they were really put through the proverbial dishwasher, the ringer, the whatever you want to call it. Kind of given the microwave as Dorito was on the sim actually, so we can make more appliance references there. But it was just so clean, the laundry detergent, if you will.
I mean, we're gonna see
whatever you want to call it. Like they got filled with detergent and taken through the spin cycle. This is a cracker for mental, that's for sure. Horizon needs something Herculean, and I honestly it needs to come from the rest of the team. Protein, Sleeping, and Clones really need to step up for this round.
Yeah, I mean, this is usually what we kind of see in more professional level play. We see this kind of the Mei, and usually it's a McCree, but now we just see the Hanzo try to make a lot of space, use the walls to block off everybody. Karts goes down, but trades off for Synex. But the problem is the immortality field's down for Asura, so doesn't matter. Persian Cheek's dead, no DPS. Really, it's just going to be spawns that are going to be the advantage for Horizon here.
Yeah, so they managed
but even then, they're getting the fix.
Yeah, they managed to get the mech of Ahi, but just how quickly that last fight. Synex went in and managed to trade 1-for-1 for the Doomfist, but the minute that Protein overextended, sort of peaked out slightly, actually. I wouldn't call it overextended, I think that's too harsh. Not overextended, bloody hell, fucking hell. Apologies, Protein, you did not overextend last fight. You got caught slightly to the left out of your Reinhardt shield. You were just instantly smothered by Ahi. Full boosted in, had that DM, popped the micro missiles, and that McCree is dead. Just outdoed. What is he able to do in that situation? Now the slam comes in from Gilby.
No.
It's so big. The Blizzard is put down just for good measure. This is good night. EU Horizon. That's 2 ults and with 3 ults actually. So 2 minutes 51 left on the clock. Hey, Horizon have got a window here. Horizon do have a window, quite literally.
Yeah, I mean, that's the one advantage here. Horizon, despite getting rolled so far, have really only spent 80 seconds doing all of this. They still have a decent amount of time to win this fight and potentially get tap A. But even then,
good slam from
the bomb.
The bomb from I Need Healing though. Finding 2, gonna be pulling that one back. So there's anything you can do, I can do better. Oh, hey, there we go. I Need Healing. One of the more notorious, one of the higher SR names on this EU roster. So good, crazy as well, particularly on the Zarya, but showing prowess, I think, on the D.Va, although the D.Va might be his main. Do not quote me on that. And it looks like finally Horizon get the cart rolling, and it was off the back of, as I said, some great individual play, but I Need Healing. It had to come from someone other than Synex, and it absolutely did. Huge pop off from the D.Va there.
I mean, yeah, but it kind of feels like part of me wants to say it's a little too late. Like, minute 30 left on the clock, really, to cap the rest of A. And the problem is, exactly, they do have ultimates, and but the problem is Asura already takes down Airtrek and Synex, the 2 people with the ultimates. So you're going back to spawn no matter what.
Absolutely, yeah, you'd spot on the nail on the head. Like, it's 2 down. Synex has just kind of been 1-for-1ing this whole game, and that's not what they're going to do. They're going to get this brutal stagger onto I Need Healing on this baby D.Va as well. This is the bane of every D.Va player. You do not want to be in this situation. D-Med's last and just brutally staggered, and even those 10-15 seconds where that D.Va needs to respawn is enough time. And the Mei ult coming up soon, I've talked about it basically every time I cast Brawl, the importance of Mei ult. Protein finally gone over to that Mei to mirror, but being able to have Window and Blizzard up in the same fight, if Asura lose this, it's just a borderline throw.
Yeah, I would agree with you there.
The bomb, for good measure, manages to get Airtrek as well, so that's no speed. Horizon now committed into this fight, and they are committed down numbers. This is also a slam, little bit of an overinvestment from Dilby, but knocks both times down. I guess just to secure Asura. Respectfully though, as is I believe Asian culture, to show full respect to the opponent at all times. They're not taking any chances, are they?
I mean, it doesn't really matter. I mean, at worst, they win the fight, they cap A, and they still will have less of a time bank on a map that, once again, is really punishing to small time banks. Yeah. We've already seen them waste nearly 4 minutes, and they're going to be working maybe like 1, but if they get to finish the map.
And I really don't think they will. This Dragon on the payload, if they manage to coordinate,
Oh,
correctly,
no.
is going to royally screw them. Okay, but they've staved off
They
the
also
burst of the
have-
Hanzo. Yeah, the Dragon is gone down, the Storm Arrows are out, so this is going to drastically reduce the DPS available for Asura here
Silence
any
is
second.
down.
Can they take advantage? No, as the reverse bowman falls. Oh, he finds sleeping, so that's no lamp, which means these tanks cannot stay in this fight very long, particularly against this May of Garito. This freeze is going to come up any second. But no cryo. Again, it's a game of cooldowns.
They're doing it. They're doing it.
Yeah, they got it. Yeah.
I think they'll win point A, but again, that's point A is not what they need. Like it's the first step, but they need to get to the end, and
Yeah.
they do not have the time really. And they're
That's all
gonna
I
get a
wanna-
recontest. That's the biggest problem. There'll be a recontest here,
Ooh,
unless
no.
they get the boop. Oh, they get the
Great.
boop, and they actually can survive. That is big.
Great boops from Air Trek and Synex, I believe. I'm pretty sure it was Air Trek, and one of the more underrated, one of the lesser known parts, lesser appreciated parts of the Lucio is the ability to displace in that block. Saying that, Karts puts 2 Storm Arrows firmly through the body, probably through the gullet of Sleeping and Air Trek to send them back to spawn. But hey, Horizon will take the point A cap of Sleeping now. Going to ditch off the Moira. Back over to that Baptiste, obviously, was just
Yeah,
on the nails.
I mean,
for
here's
the
a quest. Here's a good question for you.
Go for it.
Do you prefer to win the game or outright, or just get to spawn hold a team for 2 minutes? Because I'm just gonna have it. It feels like.
I was a Selfless fan back in the day. It's a shame that both those DPS from Selfless turned out to be complete fucking. There's too many TOS words. I can't say. I can't say the gamer word starting with R. I can't say that. No, that's not very funny. No, they were just dented human beings, unfortunately. But hey, everyone's in line for a spawn camp now. The shock did it. Huge eat from I need healing. Now that's gonna stave off that burst, that split damage that can come in from Karts. Big slam though comes in from Dilby to the nail on the head. Ahi though gets that blizzard. So hot is summer and hot it will remain, as that is no lowering of the ice caps. Ahi just been eating blizzards throughout the entire time I've casted him. That's just Mr. Usual .1 in the bank there for the highlight reel. Was probably flashy knowing Ahi, but hey, who knows. However, though, it looks like EU West, they're going to be scraping it basically off the back of these spawn advantages, Salsa. I think they've got it.
Yeah, I mean, after about 2 minutes, like I said, you finally get the cart moving, and
it is the same story, isn't it?
yeah, I mean, it is going to be now just a brutal scraping out just to have the shot of getting the permission to try for point C. And that doesn't mean that they're going to get it. And point C is notoriously difficult to cap.
Yeah.
And they have no time.
We're in the same situation, by the way, even with Ahi getting DMAXed. They've got Blizzard and they had Window, and it's 10 seconds left. They're going to have to touch the payload. And when they do, it's going to go into Blizzard. But this is a really clean Dragon from Synex to find that.
Dilby, get the Immortality Field out, get Garito. This is a cap. I feel it. There's no way this goes bad, right? There's no way they blow it.
No. I think Asura potentially missed the boat there. They could have been clean home plain sailing to take that 2-1, but Synex keeps them alive with basically just rule 101 of Overwatch. Ult before the enemy, ladies and gentlemen. That is what Horizon did.
I mean,
they went with whatever they could and they got it.
Here's something that's big. I mean, you see Asura, they have a decent amount of ults. They have they have
Males,
the male, they have their dragon, they have bomb. And they're probably going to get beat pretty soon.
Yeah,
on the opposite side, you have both tank ults, you have beat, and you're going to get your Deadeye. So it's a high ultimate environment right now. But once again, we just see Horizon takes a point, Asura pounds them into the dirt.
It absolutely is. It's just really brilliant aggression to come out from Asura. Like you absolutely said it. We were building up the high ultimate fight as the blue ticks are absolutely flooded for both sides there. So many ridges. This could be a war chest, but Asura just dominate it in the neutral. They take the cloudiest level of aggressive rotation. Dilby just cleans everyone up with that hammer. And now it's a really odd hold. They're choosing to basically stick onto the payload. So Asura, now the attacking team, if they've managed to pretty much flip map, that's Synex gone. That's Air Trek gone. 38 seconds left. Horizon, please pull out now. Go back to spawn quickly. You get one more fight.
Yeah, I mean, the problem is at the same time you need to get some of these players out of the way, or else you just don't have a shot of getting it through, and that's the difficulty. But there's still so many ultimates for Asura that you don't have them out of here. You have to just reset, hope for the best. Clones and Air Trek are down. You're not going to be trying to recontest this point with a full fighting force. In fact, you don't even have half your team. You don't have anyone.
No.
And that's it. Asura will take the game 2-1.
Spam the sheep for reverse sweep, but I think reverse sweep is a... it almost feels like a damning word because Asura were just dominant, ladies and gentlemen,
Yeah,
on these two maps. That is as much of a showcase statement as you want from this APAD team. Horizon was very cool, calm on map 1, but it was close. But oh my, these last two maps were just something else. It felt like they were smurfing in piss low Asura. They were absolutely feeling themselves. And welcome back, Drayton.
I have returned. I feel like I've just witnessed something that should be like reported to like a school teacher, because that was definitely bullying.
Yeah,
that was bullying.
Yeah. I mean,
I've never seen that hold before. That hold on third point. That hold only happened because they just let them go that far.
Are we allowed to show revenge porn on Twitch? It felt like it. No. Anyway, Salsa, you were like, I feel like you were trying to start a point just at the end of the map.
No, I mean, it's just
go for it.
No, it's just it feels like it was really just a game in which it was an Asura sweep that just so happened to have control at the beginning, because Asura was like, they didn't take a round, but they still were really competitive throughout that entire time.
True.
And that's on Ilios, where their map, that wasn't really their map. They didn't get to play some of their style exactly the way they wanted to. And they get their map pick, and that's it. All bets are off. They get to just completely dominate Nimbani, and then you tell Horizon, okay, here's a pool of 3 escort maps. They're all terrible for you. Good luck. So they just get to take escort 2, and they win the game. And it's just it's really just, they gave Horizon the pity map because they needed to get that starting momentum.
Asura, wasn't it a reverse sweep for them last time too?
Yes, it was.
They just don't, where there is a cart involved.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
If there's a cart, it doesn't matter. So watch out for them tomorrow, or not tomorrow, in the best of 5, whenever they get to use assault maps in the finals. That's really what this has come down to. So here's the current bracket, I think. Yeah, we'll see. So tomorrow we will have our first losers bracket match decided. It'll be West Coast Cataclysm versus Horizon, and I mean, Horizon's in the losers bracket already.
Yeah,
and they're a stacked team. It's so ridiculous. It's such a crazy game.
They really are as well.
I mean, we're gonna have. I mean, the UK and like Texas, one of those teams will be in the losers bracket, which is kind of crazy. We're gonna have Florida or New England in the losers bracket. We already have Atlantic down there. Oh,
we even have one of the Toucans or the Winter Soldiers in the lower bracket, right? I believe Toucans got a bye from this round because
yes, they did.
Seeding. So
Toucans, actually, I think they're playing right now on B Stream. That is a match that I've been looking forward to personally. I'm really excited to see what Toucans
I think actually, I think it's Texas Toast UK. I think UK's up or going to get started right now, but they might have swapped the schedule. I don't know.
Oh, okay, yeah, no. LATAM is last game of the day. Yeah, Toucans will be on the B stream after UK versus Texas Toast. We get 2 straight red logos going up against each other.
Yeah,
or at least the 2 dog lion. They look very similar.
Yeah, I mean, it's just. I think that's one of the great things about the World Cup is that you just have such a chaotic kind of bracket feel, and it's just going to be losers bracket. When we get to those matches tomorrow, it will be a bloodbath.
It really will.
And we're just getting started now of just starting to fill up those lower bracket holes. So I mean, one more match here on this stream. It'll be Florida versus New England.
Yeah.
New England just took out Atlantic just a little bit ago. So it'll be really good. I mean, it's going to be very similar to what Asura just did, in that they just finished up their game, and now they have to come in to play a team that's fresh and really strong and probably favored to win. And it's going to be, can they do what they did originally again? It will be difficult, but interesting to see if it can be possible.
We're going to get player interviews in, I believe. So from Asura, we have got
Asura here.
Pandemonium, Joshin, and Dorito. Welcome, Asura. Been away, Drayton.
All right. First question. Obviously, you guys 2 straight 2-1 wins. Did you guys just not like playing control? Like, did you just throw control on purpose?
Ilios is a dumb map. That's just all. Yeah.
It's content. We're here for for the fans.
Nodders.
Yeah. Next question, I guess, is like, how are you guys feeling? You guys won both of your games today. How do you guys think you're gonna fare up against some of the other opponents in this tournament?
Honestly, we just wing it. I'll be honest. Like we're not really like going into matches expecting to win. It's just kind of like we'll do our best. If we win, cool. If we don't, then like I mean we're still having fun. Like everyone's like enjoying themselves. I honestly don't mind.
Yeah, I don't think we're gonna like study anybody per se. Like we're just here to do our thing.
Yeah, that's cringe. Honestly.
Fair enough. Do you guys not have like a hit list? Someone you want to like really beat, or?
Brian's bald head.
Yeah, the obvious ones are like Brian Allen, you know.
Brian's recurve, right? Yeah. Yeah. God, feels better to call him recurve than Brian's such a generic name. How are you gonna name your kid
Brian Allen? It's also Brian Allen. That is a very, very like white generic name. You took 2 generic white names and put them together.
If I needed a fake passport to get back into the UK, I think I would name myself Brian. I think they'd buy it. Anyway, enough about me clowning.
My name's Brian Allen. I'm clearly white enough to come into this country. Come on.
Yeah, clearly. Oh my god, milk is spicy. Anyway,
Milk is spicy.
One thing I could touch on is I don't know if you guys want to share. It's obviously not too personal. How did the APAC team come about? It'd be nice to hear about you guys sort of. How you essentially qualified for the APAC team, about like heritage and etc. That would be cool to maybe hear on stream. I'm curious anyway.
I mean, we just did trials and picked the players up. I guess that's just kind of.
Josh, I think he means like why did we trial for Team Asia? Like why?
Yeah, like how did it form about, etc. Stuff like that.
You answer that, yeah.
Well, I can start. My mom's full Chinese, so I'm half. Like she was born and raised there, so that's so I could have gone for Florida, I could have gone for I could have gone for Asia, but Asia just sounded more fun. So here I am.
Yeah, I'm kind of the same with Panda as well. Well, I mean, I guess like for me, more importantly, I was able to live in Thailand for pretty much like my entirety of middle school. So I guess like over there to me is just kind of like a second home. So this. I guess like Team Asia being able to kind of like rep my home is just like pretty important to me, and like I just had to jump on the opportunity.
Sounds good. That was. I think I kind of phrased the question a bit badly. Apologies, Justin. But yeah, that was basically what I was asking. Like, what qualifies you guys for the APAC region? But that's cool to know. Love that. Best of luck.
It's really, I mean, all the questions we have, you guys. We'll have a little bit of rest before match days, second day matches. So take advantage of that. Get ready. 2 games in 1 day is a little bit tough, but hopefully you guys will be able to continue in this upper bracket run you guys have gotten going. I know that you guys have a very stacked roster. Ahi, obviously, MVP. I mean, everybody else on your team is just cracked. So I think you guys have been showing out pretty well on day 1. You guys can become a very early favorite for a lot of people. So yeah, keep crushing it, I guess.
We win these for APAC. Thank you. I appreciate it.
Yeah, let's go.
APAC best region in Overwatch League and Bad Patch Mario League, I guess.
Oh yeah,
quite possibly.
True.
We'll see.
They have Koreans, man. They can't lose.
That's true. That's true.
That's true, huh?
Yeah, it's just Korean diff, man. Like it really is.
Okay, well, that's going to be all that we need from you guys. We have one more match today. We have Florida, I believe, going up against. They're going up against who won?
Yeah, New England.
New England. Yeah. So
Northeast.
the Furries versus the Teabaggers. So
the Furries.
for once, I think that the Furries are going to win. Furries keep taking L's, but I guess today they might take a dub. New England, not in my opinion, not the strongest team. That could be controversial.
I would say
it is.
I think New England was already kind of like not favored in their match against Atlantic, and they won 2-0. So I mean, I think it might be just
It's also Atlantic.
Team. It is true that it's Atlantic. It is true that it was Atlantic, but I mean, I think Atlantic still was the favored team of the two in that matchup.
Yeah,
and
but
I
it's kind of like
so.
saying that, like, you know, I mean, we're the Vancouver Titans. We beat the
Spitfire,
Florida Mayhem, something like that. It's like, yeah, well, that's great.
The Mayhem are fine. They're the team.
The Mayhem are fine.
No,
when they don't play,
Mayhem are not fine.
Tanks.
Mayhem are not fine. They have a person who plays like me on main tank. They are not fine.
They were doing all right. Listen, they went to the first tournament. They got to Hawaii.
They haven't really won since, but
did they win in Hawaii? Did they win in Hawaii? I think
they won one game against Chengdu Hunters.
How many games have Atlanta won in Hawaii again?
They've won as many, actually.
I think they won one.
Listen, my Gator jersey. I will not sit here and stand for this slander. All right,
okay,
I will
cool.
walk off set right now.
You proudly rep your.
I proudly rep Gator.
You proudly rep your Ryan One Trick and your Arissa.
Whatever.
Okay.
Whatever. When was the last time an EU team made it anywhere? That's all I gotta ask.
And then, even if they did, they wouldn't be allowed in Hawaii. Just watching COVID.
No.
Spitfire are just sandbagging because they know they're not allowed to go to Hawaii. Copium. They're sandbagging for season 2. Listen, it's the ultimate NY strat. You sandbag so hard.
They're sandbagging for last season. They're sandbagging for 2 seasons ago.
Exactly.
It's tanking for draft picks, even though they don't exist.
True.
Yeah.
That's
Genuinely,
what it is.
Spitfire not won a game in a year. Spitfire
right.
not won a game in a year. It's sad. Poor Spitfire, man. Foot Cloud9 shit odd. Anyway.
We've got a change of scenery here. We got Freya, Odie, and Josh, and they'll be taking over the cast for us after this short break, which we won't see you after it, but you guys will see the beautiful faces of our replacements. So we will not see you after this.
Thank you. See you guys.
All right, welcome back to our fourth and final game for today on the A stream, and we have saved the best for last, I think. We've got the Gainesville Beasts versus the Northeast Teabaggers, Florida versus Northeast. We got a great rivalry here, and I think that this match is going to be a fun one to watch, hopefully.
Definitely. Looking forward to it.
Brian Allen on to Farah. We're going to see it.
It's going to be a battle of titans, really, between a very bold man on Farah versus the God Emperor Dunk on Torbjorn.
Yeah, honestly, Dunk, so much work done on that Torbjorn. Really, it's almost like playing two characters. I swear he's controlling that turret with his mind.
Yeah, Ghosts of Sub-32 Elwyn gameplay right there.
Yeah.
Very reminiscent.
Just hits different, honestly.
So, we've got Recurve versus Majin K here. That's really the rivalry we're talking about. And I think if I had to put money down on it, I think Florida has the strongest roster.
It's debatable. By some, I wouldn't debate it, but I think Maybe there's people who would debate it. We don't know.
That's true. That's true.
Can't
But-
rule out the hard Northeast demographic, you know, we're catering to.
Look, as someone from the Northeast, if Northeast won, they're representing me, representing my hometown. I can
But
live with that.
you're really gonna admit that just before this game of all of them.
Wow.
You had-
Wow.
You had Atlantic. You had last game. Which is all right.
Look,
We're gonna be moving into Oasis. That's something. Away.
I'm not ashamed of being a fan of teams that lose games.
True, you're a Boston fan.
Exactly. Like, it can't get any lower than that.
Right. What kind of comps do you think we'll see here, Odyssey?
Torbjorn versus Farah. I'm looking. That's all I want to see.
I want to see it. I want to see it.
I honestly, this
The
is
God
a 2-1.
Emperor of Torb.
Yeah, it's a
Donk?
2-1 for Northeast easily.
Yeah.
Represent. I don't know any Northeast catchphrases, but I'm rooting for them.
Excelsior. I don't know. New York.
Wait,
we don't
I-
have catchphrases in the Northeast, but I'm gonna
Man,
leave it
this-
to you two.
This East sure is North, huh? Crazy.
Yo.
Crazy. We're seeing what I had hoped actually with Torb and Farah being played. And if this
I
is
see a Bastion though.
if this is what they're running out on, they're trying to take a trick out of UK's book, and it'd be very funny if it backfired. Because at least UK waited for map 2 to start hard trolling.
Wait, are they unironically playing Bastion?
No,
Okay,
sure
no, they're
not.
Trace.
Alright.
And Donk's on Sim.
Alright, it's gonna be
Wait,
a
it's
rush.
swapping? He's
Yeah,
going for
Torbjorn,
it.
let's go. I don't understand the Sim and the Torb rollout. It doesn't seem like any speed is valid, but anyway.
Oh yeah.
Big anti-dive with a dive comp all the way Florida. See what can get done here. Ooh, it's a good pickup actually already.
Very
Storm.
good kill from Raptor 2K onto Storm. It's Donk is just, I don't know what he's doing. Rieger's just getting his spamming, you know. Killing the McCree. Nice D.Va
Right.
eat.
Yeah. It's interesting. Also have a kill switch, I think, ringing for Florida now. Having Dean over, and actually, Mojinke, as I say that, Dean falls as well as the Winston, and Northeast takes fight 1. Yeah, let's go.
Are we seeing it here, ladies and gentlemen? Brian Allen, the mighty Farah player, falling to a fucking turret.
That once again, may I add, will his past haunt him? Will he die to Torb turret again?
Torb turret.
Yeah. I mean, I always, maybe Northeast had a chance, you know. I think we were maybe underrating Northeast a little bit, you know.
Or we could be overrating Florida.
No, I think Donk is just a very good leadership figure.
Yeah, and it's just a good Torb in general.
Definitely a very great player. I mean, they got this high ground control, which is nice. We're going to be trying to pressure them off. So just kill switch, but they're not really dislodging anybody.
Oh, Raptor 2K with 3 tap.
Ooh, 3 tap on the... I know. Storm falls to Majinke, I think again. It's a Siren. And taking on Hyper. Some old teammates across here, right? We have Rieger who play with a Siren. It's very interesting.
On whatever their team was called.
Clients, yes, clients.
Clients, yes. So forgettable, honestly.
Yeah, the Siren says this is my revenge for putting me on Ana and leaving me to die while you get all the pocket. Definitely
AK what
great.
Dean is doing now.
Definitely. Oh, it's a massive shatter! I think that was like 3 or 4. Crazy, don't want to get the follow-up, but that's big and very flashy.
The wise words from Majink himself. He is off the goop.
He's off the goop,
He's
ladies
off
and
the goop.
gentlemen! Barrage comes down as well. Torbal invested
Solrod, good
from
beat,
Donk.
comes out.
Can get the beat off. I don't know if it's gonna be enough with the main. Oh yeah, it gets taken down. It's gonna be a quick cleanup. Even though Georgie falls to Rieger falls to Georgie. My apologies.
Oh, and they fucked up the res. Butters flew too high and then they cancelled the res accidentally.
Okay, shouldn't be a big issue, but that's 91% on the board for Atlantic or Northeast. I mean, I'm sorry, I'm still mourning the loss of Atlantic.
Sag.
No, they'll be back. They'll be back. Copium, losers bracket run.
Copium. Okay, Raptor 2K comes up here with a high noon. Joy has a bomb. Siren has a window. They should be able to like retake this fight properly.
Let's see. Are they gonna be the high noon?
No
Oh,
way,
he gets a
no
farmer seat.
way.
No way, he falls for that, right? That's like some Carpe versus Chengdu melee type strats, but I guess maybe not calmed well enough. Well, Storm retaliates though, taking down Raptor 2K, and his bomb could do things for kill switch. It doesn't. It's only gonna be the turret falling.
I don't know, man. They got 2 picks, but they still seem to be struggling to clean the rest up.
Yeah, it's good. Yeah, I'm gonna have to.
But
They flip point. They flip point, which is the biggest part here. to be Team Florida not getting any percentage. Though they are able to clutch this back, it looks like, but they didn't get any percentage on the board after that flip, which is not the best.
And doing his best Yazan impersonation, doing the Nano Farah, just winning the fights, you know, the classic.
Yeah, it was nice played from Florida, even with the deficit. Just being able to come back, nice, and steady yourself. And now, digging their heels in, they're gonna. There's no more touching after this, even though it's 99%. And ooh, Donk taken down with some spam.
Yeah, where's the Donk spec, huh?
Yeah, where's Donk? Where's the turret spec, huh?
Where's the turret? Oh, there we go.
Let's
there we
go.
That's better.
Right, we might be
We
missing.
see Donk here walking on the spawn and get some spam damage in. Hopefully hitting the Farah. The Farah hitting challenge impossible.
This man, this is like, I don't know, what would the comparison be of Donk having to sub himself in flex DPS? Is this like an NBA manager stepping on the court? Oh, it's a nice stun on the barrage. Not that barrage is that great of an ultimate anyway, but still gets cancelled.
The aerial Torbjorn, we're seeing it.
Going, he's taking high ground, it's gonna build up some coom. It's a primal out from Hyper, trying to get some environmentals with that one, not finding anything so far. It's a Dio Bomb out for Georgie, and nope, nothing found of that one. It's gonna be a Siren going down with Baptiste. A lot of healing down from this rush comp.
Meteor Shower coming in from Donk, placing the coom all over the point.
That's interesting. So Storm's down, but still, yeah, they have Nano, they have Val. This shouldn't be anything. The zoning High Noon, it's not gonna give Recurve any room to really like go in on Northeast, but it shouldn't matter that much. Okay, the beat does come out of it. That's actually big. Siren's probably gonna get back into this fight with Window late, so something can happen here. It's just gonna be Brian Uncontested on this high ground, spamming it down, finds Raptor, but meanwhile Dean goes down to Mahjong.
And they don't touch!
And they don't touch! They C9! And Northeast takes a round!
No!
This is big!
How are you gonna lose to a Reaper/Storm player? What is this?
No, a Reaper/Storm god, okay?
Oh, god, yes.
Let us not go ahead.
Milady. What does that mean?
Milady, I have no... Staraptor is a being. I can't always comprehend.
Tip's hat. Oh, he's doing the simp thing.
He's a predator. Kill him.
Predator is a simp. Wait, can we say that?
Man, Joshin,
What?
if Northeast win this game, how bad is the fallout going to be?
What, the fallout of his hair?
Everything really. I think some people will not survive the night.
No, the fallout of Rika's hair is gonna be fucking massive.
Horrible. Okay, so it's gonna be a rush comp again from Northeast, and Gainesville running it back. I mean, their comp wasn't bad. They just C9, which is fine. See, it probably works hopefully better on this map. Hopefully they touch point challenge. That'd be great.
Donk falling early to Storm on the Cree. And it looks like, yeah, it just looks like Florida. It's just gonna clean everything up. Maybe the Torb is not that good at this point, or they're not just.
Team didn't enable him copium.
Or yeah, or Northeast is maybe just not a force point type of team, you know.
Yeah, maybe not. Okay, but that's first cap going in the favor of Florida. That's always nice to see. And they're just able, yeah, as Storm getting the early pick onto, I think that was the Raptor, yeah, that just alleviates so much pressure from Recurve, and he's going to be able to do whatever he wants then with the McCree out of the fight. No.
They're just holding the high ground. Looks like Teabaggers is gonna make their way up to the high ground, forcing Storm out, everyone off of the high ground.
Yeah, they've got high ground control.
He's
like
not
this.
gonna get a boop.
No, no boops assured. Yeah, Donk is in there. Donk is in there. He's made so much space for Mahjong. What? How? He was this distraction.
This is a Reaper diff. This is a Reaper diff of what I'm seeing right here.
Is it Friday in Northeast? It must be.
It's Saturday for EU, but it's still Friday for the US.
Oh my god, I think we're about to see a Reaper Friday miracle. They're stronger than Christmas miracles. We've never...
Stronger than Christmas miracle, how?
It's a Reaper Friday miracle. You won't know until you've seen... Yeah, until you've seen what Donk is gonna do this map, you wouldn't know.
I'm gonna predict a 4K Reaper ult.
Expect... no, a 6K.
A 6K? Okay.
Oh, well, it's
a Siren. Uh-oh.
It's just a 1K for now with the boop onto a Siren. It's gonna allow him to get in. I think Northeast, maybe not.
And there's the barrage.
Wait, manages to live through it, which is the biggest achievement. Butters, dice Steve Bomb, not ideal, but they should still be the cleanup for Florida.
Yeah, Florida's just cleaning up with the Nano Pharah.
This is a bit closer than you'd like if you're a Florida fan, though.
Florida win a fight without Nano Pharah challenge.
Very difficult. Very unachievable.
Difficult. Yeah.
But still, some good ults gonna go in, and maybe we can see a nice shatter here from Mahjong or a good dragon from Raptor. And even the window, they got the beat as well, actually, and the Death Blossom also going up. It's pretty winnable for Northeast if they're able to get a good position.
I want to see Raptor Dragon Reaper out of the sky, honestly.
I do not think that is possible.
I think it's possible.
I think it's theoretically possible. In practice, it's more likely I will see a strand of his hair than I see him get dragon out of the sky. Okay, the bomb comes in, doesn't get anything really, but he does get out the beat, and they're able to get Raptor, who didn't get beat.
Storm just flashbangs and headshots.
Wait, Donk just went for it, 1k. It was a nice shadow, but they weren't able to follow up that much. Rikov is left without a Mercy Falcon now, which is the most important takeaway.
Very safe. He's just going back to Zana.
Okay,
it
and
looks
Siren...
like Northeast. This is trying to cap this. But they're still losing. Yeah, they're losing.
I think there's gonna be this point going over. This is just, I think, really great Pharah point.
Maybe not a Donk map. Maybe not.
There's also I think this map just has like less sightlines for Raptor to get like the things done he did on City Center against the Pharah on the screen.
Yeah. Pharah has a lot of cover here.
It was very like free to get like the high noon engages under the farmers as we saw. That's not really what you get here, but it's gonna come down to University actually, and I think Northeast comp is just better suited for that map.
I want to see the Torb on University.
I want to see that.
I will not be surprised if Recurve still plays Pharah on University, because I know he likes to play that.
No, I think that'll be likely that we'll still see him sticking with a Pharah pick. He's not really, or like maybe a Doomfist actually. They play like Doom Rush, but I think they'll be sticking to a
yes, the fastest Doomfist alive.
Yeah, unless he runs into a speed bump of like 6 people rushing into him. But we don't talk about that possibility.
We don't talk about that one.
Okay, but it's gonna be Donk Reaper, and honestly, if no one got me, I know Donk Reaper got me. Can I get an amen in chat?
Amen. I want to see the Donk Torp though.
I want to see Donk. I want to see Donk airing it out.
I just want to see Donk, man.
Okay, it's early point presence already for Northeast, which is fine, especially with the rush comp. Is it predicted?
Recurve on the Pharah as predicted.
Yes.
Recurve balding as
it's gonna go down to Raptor to really shut this down. It's also on a Steam to support him. Which is, they're just fire striking at the Pharah. I think they found their strategy, man. They're very happy, but it's not gonna work. They're just gonna get picked apart here slowly.
Yeah, Recurve's just free spamming into them.
They're not putting up...
not checking.
It's up to probably Georgia to keep Recurve just more in check. Go ahead.
Yeah.
Go ahead, use booster ability. Fly into him.
Triple kill for Recurve, nice.
Nice. They're just clean up in the small room, it's not unrealistic, and Donk getting picked off late. Gonna have to be the regroup for Northeast and a quick first cap for Gainesville.
What is Gainesville actually?
It's a city in Florida.
Yeah, but no one knows it. Why didn't they just choose like Miami or Orlando or something?
Because it's like Gaines, like your gain, like buff. And Barrage completely negated. Doesn't get shut down. And never mind, he gets 2 picks, but that was too early. It's Nano Pharah.
Yeah, but like
strong.
Gaines, you can also be like Orlando. It's like Orlando Bloom from Pirates of the Caribbean, you know?
No, that would be way more far-fetched, in my opinion. And Gaines, okay.
Yeah, but he's a cool character in there.
Yeah,
got his name. Will Turner. That's it.
Yeah. But still, okay, that was a pretty quick, simple fight for Gaines. Actually, they used Nano onto the Pharah there, but they're 50% to another one, so Dean's farming right now. And Asura gets picked on the rotation. Unfortunate.
This is not good.
This is definitely bad. Just gotta get out, regroup, but they're gonna get their stragglers here. Everyone is so low. And Donk has made the swap to the Torbjorn, but is it enough?
I believe. Look, they just need to regroup. Donk's on the Torb, everything is gonna go exactly as planned. They probably have some strat that they're gonna do in like just a second, and they're just gonna win. Northeast is just different. Watch.
Northeast, yeah. Okay, Raptor has this high noon, so you're gonna have to shut that down. He's probably gonna take that to use it to take down the farmers, see like he did last time on the State Center, and it's not gonna happen. Rikov has another barrage already. Big quick fight end.
Maybe they do not have a clan, actually.
Maybe. Yeah.
Maybe they're more of a dying on point type of team.
Hey, at least I mean they got a point actually. That was good, and yeah, Florida touched point. That's my analysis for that. Florida managed to touch point after first.
Nice headshot.
Alright, yeah. Nice play. Storm already. I undersung him a bit, but he was playing very well. This map.
Now we're back.
Yeah. Okay. So where do you think that Northeast is gonna be going after this one?
I don't know. Straight to the gulag. Honestly, they're just gonna go into the losers bracket. I don't know who they're gonna be playing in the losers bracket.
We don't know. We don't know.
Yeah.
They took a point on control, and the worst team wins control. Is what I think.
Oh, that is yeah. That's the space that went, because that's how our matches went too. We lost control, and
yes, but that's what's happening. They were using the script. Don't worry, guys.
Yeah, it's a script. Look, they'll win the next 2 maps, and yeah, Northeast Teabaggers is gonna win. They're just gonna dominate. That's how it works.
Definitely, I believe.
So do we know what our next map is actually?
Not yet. But what are you thinking they're gonna pull out?
Well, it's gonna be in a hybrid map. So knowing that Gainesville has a map pick, and they can pick from what is it again? It's Eichenwald, Hollywood, or
yeah, Northeast got map pick. Yeah.
Yeah. What's
Eichenwald, Numbani.
Oh yeah, Northeast gets map pick. Yeah. So Eichenwald, Numbani, and what's the other one?
Hollywood, I think. I'm not sure though.
Yeah, Hollywood, yeah. And
so yeah, I'm guessing it's gonna be like a Numbani pick because they're familiar.
I think it's gonna
with
be
the map.
Hollywood, honestly, because Eichenwald is a really good Pharaoh map, and Numbani is also a really good Pharaoh map.
Depends if they're. I don't know if they're specifically trying to counter the Pharaoh. Maybe they just go for something they're more familiar with Numbani, but we'll have to see for that one. And
it's gonna be Hollywood.
Okay, so you were correct. Okay. Interesting. Not seeing what they can. I do not know.
Unless Recurve just knows how to play far on this map, there's not like normally there's just not a lot of
he knows
for far to play around, and the skybox is also not that high, so it should be pretty easy to take Recurve down if he decides to play the Pharaoh.
Let's see. We'll see. Maybe. What are you expecting teams to run here besides Florida? Because I think we all know what Florida's going to be running.
Florida's probably just gonna run the Echo or run the Farah, and maybe go Echo if a Farah doesn't work out.
I highly doubt it, honestly.
Maybe we'll see some more of the Donk Torb. Maybe some Donk.
Hopefully,
Doomfist.
I hope we see the Donk.
Or some Donk Genji. Just something from Donk, honestly.
Be so happy to see Donk, man. Every day I wake up, I get my bread, I pay my taxes only to come home to see Donk. Earn it out.
True.
It's my.
I started my PC just to watch Donk.
Crazy.
To Donk.
But realistically, they can play some. Maybe they want to go for something bunkery with like Kree Torb and try
to cams. I'm fucking lying down in my chair, bro.
Okay, always gotta be present. Always ahead in the game, you know. All right, no. So maybe something bunkery, like I don't know, Bab Brig, Torb Kree, or Sigma, which is probably not that great of comp, but I'm just freestyling right now. But we'll see soon enough.
Just gonna lie down in my chair again now that the cam is off.
Alright, they're gonna catch you off guard again.
Yeah,
just
you
wait. It looks like we're gonna slight switch up with Storm going over. Look at you, they got you. They got you, easy. Storm's gonna be playing Ashe, actually. Very interesting. I mean, not that interesting, actually. It's very...
Do it now. Switch now, huh? Switch back to cam.
It's fine for this point, but... I got you, the trolling. Production's trolling. And as I said, it might be coming true. They might actually be rolling out on the Bab Brig or Sigma, and then... No, maybe not. They're still undecisive, it looks like. Yeah, it looks like they're gonna go for something maybe more dive-oriented. But Majink is on Orisa. No, not for long.
Oh, wait. 2 Pharaohs. Hold up.
Wait, it's Raptor versus Reaper. Interesting. Whoever wins this is gonna have an ego so big we're gonna have to quarantine it. It's
Well,
unreal.
if Recurve loses this, he is still somehow gonna find a way to shit out the other Pharaoh player.
Well, Recurve doesn't need to win these because
No,
Storm
because
wins
Storm
these.
just kills these.
Storm wins these. Maybe, yeah, maybe the like the I don't know 4.4k DPS. Maybe Donkree is like David versus Goliath right now.
And from personal experience, I know Recurve only cares I mean, about the Pharaoh duels. You know, he doesn't
Yeah,
care
look
if
at
he
this.
loses the map as long as he wins the duel. That's good for his ego.
Just the unsung janitor cleaning up the fight while Recurve's taking his 1v1.
But the duels don't matter if Storm just kills everything. You know.
Absolutely correct. Alright, let's see. They're just set up here. They're looking like a cozy little setup, and it's looking rough if you're a Northeast fan. You know, control, anything can happen. An update on Texas, UK. I'm pretty sure UK just won, so it's coming home. I have to switch. I have to get that in.
Wait, that means we're playing UK tomorrow.
Okay, yeah, but onto this map, maybe it's not coming home for Northeast. Maybe not.
And he won the Pharaoh duel. He got boosted.
He got nano boost. False Mickey Mouse duel victory.
Mickey Mouse duel.
Actual Mickey Mouse path.
He's part of the Mickey Mouse clubhouse. That's a secret item that we save for later, honestly.
Okay. Majinka Primal, and they're able to get Rafiki, so something may be happening. Storm is well getting pressured down. Interesting. Majink slept up, gonna be waking up soon though. And Dong's looking for an angle on Reykjavik, gets some shot in, pressures them out. And the main things are be falling, but point pressure is established for Northeast. Gonna be kill switch getting into the contest, but
I don't know, man. Dong started shooting Recurve, and now they're capping the point.
no, Recurve wins the duel though, so it's not over yet for Florida. And Recurve's still alive with a pocket, so nothing is done yet.
Dong just rolls past Storm
and dies to him. Interesting. And they're able to stabilize. They get some ticks, so that's a good part. Maybe we can see a fuller hold. I think it's incredibly likely, but Northeast surprised us before.
Recurve's just looking for spam here. He is diffing in the ult charge, not by much, maybe like by 2 rockets. But
let's see this Storm low.
Oh no, never mind. He has ult already.
Let's see this. All right. We're gonna have his barrage online. Interesting to see what he will pop on. Probably gonna be on a Siren in the backline. Meanwhile, Raptors trying to take this duel again, but Storm is so lethal just back there. Meanwhile, Recurve's now free to rain to get the barrage, gets the mercy pocket. There's gonna be no rest coming through, and even though Storm falls, it's looking dire.
Is this what I'm seeing? Did Florida just win a fight without Nano Pharah? This is unreal. This is
maybe we're in the Twilight Zone.
Maybe. Alright, so they have the Nano. They're obviously just gonna Nano Pharah and win the next fight. I guess, but I don't know.
Alright, let's see this. Donk on the Kree has the high noon, can take down Far Mercy perhaps with that if he gets a good angle on it. Siren as well. Nano Barrage with Raptor. So things can get done here. It's not all over.
Yeah, comes the Nano Pharah.
They Nano Diva actually instead. Dong does what I said.
Recurve hit the Pharah challenge.
Oh yeah, that's it. Dong gets a good high noon, taking down Butters. It's removing Recurve's pocket. And now Storm is gonna be also taken down. They get a Siren, but I think it's over. I think it's just with a...
Yeah, it looks like...
Northeast hopes are still alive. Somebody kill a Recurve challenge.
Northeast just kinda flew past Recurve and just killed everyone else. Maybe that's just...
Nice. The Nano Diva engage is very aggressive. I think Majink came through. Generally well played by them. It's still an uphill battle to finish this map.
Raptor swaps to Ash. Interesting.
Kinda tired of taking the duel, and this is the quick play classic when you see the enemy Pharah. Got Diva, Kree, Ash. Anna, have fun, buddy.
Yeah, it's not gonna be a fun time for Recurve here with the double hit scan and the Diva. Look, that's just what happens.
Instantly the trade though, that's interesting. Hopefully they can deny this res on... They cannot deny the res on the Raptor though, but Recurve is not gonna be able to get res up in the middle of Northeast. That's Northeast continuing their attack, and Florida's gonna have to back off. Even though Majink chasing, they haven't... Ooh, I don't know about that bomb.
Majin kinda just boots away everyone that was supposed to be in the bomb's range.
I know, that bomb even came through like... I think they can just disengage from that. I would rather save bombs to do it for like some crazy just shooting the Pharah Mercy out of the sky. But now it leaves room for Florida to just re-engage, and they're gonna be able to quickly roll over Northeast. Bye, Gag.
Hey, who is Kill Switch, by the way? Are they on Team Florida?
They are ringing currently because Lux, one of their players, was grounded, unfortunately.
Imagine being grounded. How old is he again? He's like 18.
He should be 18, yes. 18-year-old getting grounded. Anyway,
That's just,
it's not the place to talk about it.
Yeah, Lux, you're my guy, but you know, getting grounded, kind of cringe, honestly.
Anyway, but his team's doing fine. He's gonna be. If this keeps up this nice defense, gonna be able to cap it.
Oh my god!
What a nice play from Raptor 2K, just taking down the Pharah mid-air. Well, I think that I don't think he even had pocket for that one. That was just the aim brain coming through. Storm retaliating though with 2. Now, I mean, the Pharah Mercy is taken down, but still, Storm is doing so much right now on this Ashe. Absolute talent. Where was this guy previously, huh? Sub 23 maybe? Wonder where that guy was.
Yeah. Yeah, I wonder where he was in Sub 23. I think he was like on a team, but that team didn't make like the second day.
Yeah, it's crazy how that happened.
Yeah.
Must be just incredibly poorly managed team, I think.
Yeah,
I don't know.
I think it was like a weep team or whatever.
Anyway, Donk Echo, that's exciting to talk about actually. See what Donk can do against. Oh, he can die. He is a mortal man. He bleeds. It's gonna be Mahjong zones the Ana and the Ashe off of this though, gets slept up for his troubles. But this is not over yet for Northeast. Okay, it's gonna be Nano Pharah though into the back line. Asura has nowhere to go, and he's still Mahjong K. Does come back, kills Rafiki, and Mahjong K gets Dean. So maybe, just maybe, Northeast has hope. Need to touch point first, so that'd be a good start. Bomb gets Georgie out of mech. Gonna be support's gonna be swapping real quickly, get back Moira Lucio, but it seems like Florida is on the case. Gonna be shutting down his Northeast attack as quickly as they can. Mahjong K falls. Gag is not long. No, it's Osiren actually. They swap roles. It's Osiren on the main support, and the Bob goes to that.
And Florida just holds them on the second point. Very interesting.
And the ego from.
There it is. Don't play Pharah as a messering. Don't play Pharah.
Legendary Northeast.
Oh, okay, he's counteracting the ego. I think that's pretty smart.
Nice. I mean, if you're
you heard Recurve's ego.
Yeah, he's definitely a bit bald.
Look,
bit hairless.
we all know Rico says, yeah, that doesn't affect me, but it definitely does affect him. His ego is so big, he will absolutely melt. Like he is so bald, the ingrown hairs will also fall out. That's how bald he is.
Future hairs, it's a toxic wasteland.
Yeah, the future hairs will like die before they come out.
Wait. Hey, still Northeast, we're able to get to the second, so it opens up possibilities, perhaps. If Raptor plays like he did on offense on the edge for like a good position, maybe Northeast can make something work here. It'll have to be.
I believe in the Donk McCree, okay? That's just all.
McCree as well. Mahjong Cable actually quite well on the monkey on that offense. It's very good at zoning, awaiting. It's gonna be probably a bit harder on defense, but let's see how they make it work. If this is what they roll out on, I think they don't like winning, but let's see it. Listen, Florida, I know you saw Team UK do it. You're not that guy. You're not that guy, pal. You're not that guy, pal. Okay. Yeah, go ahead. Switch to the normal comp.
No, you're not that guy, pal. Why?
No.
So they're gonna be on the Ashe Pharah again. Same comp as last time. Same goes for.
It's very standard comp, except Storm definitely preferring this Ashe on Hollywood over like the Kree he played on Oasis. Be so quick spam into the top thing. Oh, instantly Mahjong goes a bit too deep to get Storm there, and Storm's gonna get rezzed up. Not that great of a play as well. Gag's not gonna get that res off in retaliation. Gonna be moving in right now.
Looks like Recurve is just gonna spam his way into the point, and yeah, this looks like a cap for Florida. So after trying to get some shots in,
quick.
Wait, a Mitch's flight from Recurve gets Gag. Oh my god.
Yeah, Mahjong is coming though. Mahjong, monkey time, rips off the shirt.
Monkey W.
Going in. And Donk is back on the Bjorn. Is this where miracles are made, Joshin? Do you believe?
I believe in the Donk, in the turret.
Okay.
Recurve has like actual PTSD from the Owen turret from Sub 22. I think he's gonna shake and shiver down his spine, you know, like spooky scare skeletons. But this
is where the pasta gets dropped. The final quarter, final hour.
Well, let's see. Here comes the barrage Onto not
Go.
Dog.
No, they focused on. He knew the threat.
He knew it.
Majin K finds Storm again, but can they deny res this time? That'll be the question. Looks like it, but still not a lot getting done for Northeast. Gonna be cleaning up pretty quickly. As I say that though, it's gonna be Butters. It's a bit scrappy right now. Majin K hits a primal into the backline. Donk's turret not exactly finding the position he wanted to, and yeah, I think that's thanks for Florida actually overstepping themselves a bit.
Florida's
with their Ana died.
I'm gonna root for Florida right now because I just kind of want to go to bed, but
Big. No,
it looks like they're rolling anyway, so.
I don't know. Rieger falls and like Dean fell earlier, and Gag has rezzed up Raft. This is not over yet, but this bomb could do a lot of damage.
Only bomb comes out.
And with Ana and Ash falling, it's gonna be very difficult. And unless this bomb is humongous, but no, it's gonna be the Bob instead who's doing his thing. Takes down Georgia Boy and Donk. Watching Zone Storm again. It's done a pretty good job of that this series, but it's not gonna be enough. And Gainesville takes their win.
Teabaggers kind of just trolled second point in my opinion. They never really grouped up. They never
anyway,
really
still a valiant effort.
Like their shit pushed in, kinda.
I expect, I didn't expect Northeast to turn up the way they did. They got that point on Oasis. I expected this match to be more like the UK Corn match we saw. I was pleasantly surprised. Yeah, I was pleasantly surprised by some of you Northeast players.
Wait, I'm counting against shit.
Yeah,
yo, what's up?
That's what happened during breaks. I don't know.
Yeah.
Josh, and you're flickering in and out. You're like a spirit.
He cringed so hard of like seeing his own cam that he's phrasing out of existence.
No. Look, I have to look good in camera, dude. That's just how it works.
Oh, it's just e-boy persona. My bad.
Yeah, that's just how it works.
Yeah. Well, what a match that was. I think Northeast played up, but it wasn't enough. Florida is just way too strong.
Yeah. I mean, Florida's a fan favorite, so I mean, not like fan favorite, but they're definitely a favorite to win the whole thing. Still not. I wouldn't be too upset if I'm Northeast. I'm focusing on a loser's run right now. Getting Donk in the hyperbolic time chamber for Storm and just make the run.
I think if you want to beat Florida, go look at that Oasis VOD. Look at the one map, Northeast one, and then just study it.
Yeah. So basically, what they have to study is make Florida C9. Just hope they don't touch point. That's how you win a map.
That's just it. Play Torb, win.
Yeah, that's smart. So, we've got. Looks like we should be getting hopefully some interviews coming in. But if we could take a look at the bracket, I'd like to see who this Florida team's playing next.
It's coming home. Do you see that? Do you see that little UK?
Asura.
You see that first semifinals? It's coming home.
I heard that Asura team was pretty good, so I'm excited for them be playing at UK.
I think they're gonna get rolled. I'm huffing the coming homeium so hard.
That is just because you lost to them. That's why.
No, because I also manage UK, Josh, and you don't get it. I win.
Yeah,
regardless of
teams.
I am manager for both. So if UK wins this, I'm still receiving a World Cup champion role.
So you're kind of just cheating.
No, because I help both teams. It's fine. I do twice the work for twice the profit, buddy. Capitalism or something. I don't know.
I don't know, man. I give this entire community publicity. I win it no matter what.
Okay, buddy. No, you win no matter what. Yeah.
I win no matter what.
Pull up the Josh and win record. Show his titles. Oh wait. All right, we're doing that right. They're all on screen right now. You can see it. See it. It should be under the score. Any achievement made by Josh? And no, it's not there. Unfortunately.
Just show nothing. Oh damn! Okay, I'm just getting flame live on cast. It's unlucky.
All right, we're just waiting for interviews to come in. I'm sure. Oh well, that was a fine series.
Like we're just gonna be hearing like, who messaged me? Who's this? Jace. Can I have the map codes for your first match? Sure. Okay, but it's just gonna be there. They are. It's Mara, the manager for Team Florida. Hello.
Wait, shit. Sorry. I figured you guys wanted an interview.
Yes.
Our team is gone already. Hi.
Hello.
Yo.
What?
How it do?
How do you feel about the fact you slew a giant today? You know, Donk on Torb.
Yes, Donk on Torb is fucking terrifying, honestly. comparable only to Alwyn in Valentine with Boston Uprising. We feel all right. I think we did a minuscule amount of trolling today. Yeah.
Yeah, definitely.
Just a little bit.
If I had something I would work on, it's yeah, maybe touch point.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. I'm sorry, I got distracted by
maybe touch
something.
point.
Legendary feet on the ground. For a player touch grass challenge. But the grass is the point this time.
Yeah, I was waiting for that one. Yeah.
But yeah, there's not too much to take away. I think this was a predicted win for you guys, even though Northeast showed up. And you're gonna have to look forward. Who do you think you're playing out of Canada and Latin America in your upper
We're
bracket?
not playing Canada or LATAM.
I think you are, right?
No, we are. Wait, I'm tripping.
Yeah.
I'm tripping. It's
Yes. How dare you question my integrity?
Sorry. We warmed up LATAM today, and they were really good. But we also
I believe
don't
I
know.
believe Canada.
I
I don't
believe
know.
in Canada.
I don't know if
believe in the Great White
I'm just
North.
very British, but I think the colonies have just got my heart today. Actually, that sounds weird. Out of
Colonies are
context.
built differently.
Yeah, Canada. If there was an Australia team, they'd be pounding. The UK is pounding.
What about Team
Something-
Asia?
Yes. My favorite.
Which
my
team is
favorite
that
UK
again?
colony
Is it the
is
Bakugan team? I
UK.
don't know.
Yeah, it's the Bakugan team. Yeah.
Love it.
I don't know. Honestly, it could be either. I think Canada versus LATAM on BPL_2, I believe it is a banger match. There's like no shot about it. There's like, I think LATAM has like 3 contenders players, something like that. So like, you know, it's probably gonna be okay.
Yeah,
I don't know, like-
and they're losing in a community tournament. That's
Are
all.
they? I'm not watching.
I don't know.
I don't think the game
It
has
hasn't started yet. Yeah,
Oh,
no,
it's
it's not-
a good prediction, Joshin. Good
What?
prediction.
I mean, that's just funny, you know? That's just funny.
No, I'm
yeah,
going.
it works.
There's one thing. I'm thinking tomorrow. I don't know if tomorrow's winners finals, but I'm thinking we see Canada, UK. I'm so full. I'm so in and all in.
This guy is so high on the fucking colonies right now.
I'm so high on the coming home, yeah. I'm actually
Man,
gonna be coming
I
home to the
love
hospital with a
Florida. Call me a
Thanks,
MILF, man, I love Florida.
man. I love Florida.
That's a great
Milf.
fucking copy
Yeah.
pasta. Wait, who is that? Who is that?
What?
Who is that? I need to know.
do you
Who
mean?
typed that? I'm curious.
Is
I
that a
don't know.
copy pasta? What?
That's just what I said.
I thought it
just
was a
said
copy
something.
pasta. Oh,
Joshin makes up
I just
funny
thought it
things sometimes. That's
Yeah.
why he has to-
I mean,
Damn, that's
sometimes,
wild.
sometimes.
You can follow him on Twitter for the banger in 3 months.
banger.
But we wait 3 months though, because he just uses one. So
Yeah.
we'll have to
It
wait a
takes
bit.
like 3 months to post a funny tweet. That's it. Or it takes a BPDM sending me an idea.
Also, I think
Actually smurfing on your account.
I think that's it for today, right? I think that's it for this stream at least.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
that's
Games?
it for the stream.
That's the last
Thank
game.
you so much for joining us, anybody who watched. It was actually
Yeah.
a pleasure to cast here. I
Good
mean,
night,
yeah.
gamers.
No, like I say, I mean, I'm just stalling, man. I'm Lucio on point with B. I'm going for the big stall right now.
Make sure
I'm gonna leave, so you guys have a chance to leave. Or
Nice.
Make
All
sure you
right.
stick around though, because there's still that last match on the B stream.
Yes, please
It's
head over.
time
to
to
B.
disconnect all this. I have saved the world by
Nice,
Justin.
let's go.
Okay.
All right. Finally, the only way to get some quiet around here, but. Like I said, we still have another match. We've got the Angry Toucans versus Winter Soldiers happening on BPL 2. So make sure you stick around and you go watch that. And
Wow, everyone just left you.
yeah, I was like, wait, is BP gonna say something? No? Okay.
Yeah, that's all for today. We've got 4 more games tomorrow on both streams, and the action continues all weekend. We'll see you tomorrow. We'll go right over to the BPL 2 for the other great match. We'll see you tomorrow.
The bad Pachimari League has grown. It has become home to many from all walks of life, from all around the world. And now, to celebrate where we came from, to celebrate who we are, we have created a new tournament to see what the world has to offer. 12 teams from around the world, trialed and refined to their very best, will now face off against one another in a double elimination bracket. 2 strikes and you're out. It's a worldwide competition. And in a worldwide competition, the only thing you want to strike is gold. Welcome to the BPL World Cup.
Oh my god, it's a 5K from Oxygenated with a pulse bomb!
But Sage is hot mustard, and all of a sudden this is anybody's fight. Drift Timbers are still in it. Massive pulse bomb from Sage! What is that? Sage! Clutching it up!
Cynic's holding on to the barrage, gets 3! Cynic from behind with 3 with a huge barrage, taking a crazy off angle once again. There's a lot of ults, there's a lot of colors, but it doesn't matter because it's just going to be a effective high noon from Yancha.
But Signet hits another massive shatter. Oh my lord. He's so good. He's just so good.
A pretty big flux. The trance is there to keep the team alive. Oh, the bombs, the bombs.
Oh my god!
Wings, they got some wind in their sails as well. They got grab coming in, will land perfectly, and the windows fly through in terms of damage.
That's a 4K in that Nitro. I have absolutely insane. Pomku with the 6K.